Hey there, so in this video, I'll be talking about 5 alternatives to Binance that are available in Canada at the time of recording this video, and they're Coinbase Pro, Kraken, Gateio, VirgoCX, and Newton. So I created this table over here where I compare different aspects of these exchanges and platforms. Unfortunately, none of them are a good one-stop shop platform like Binance is, in my opinion. All of them have their pros and cons. One exchange or platform that may be good for one person may not actually be good for someone else. Now, to save you time, rather than going through all of this stuff over here, I'm just going to give you a brief summary of what the pros and cons of each exchange or platform are. Now, if you're interested in viewing the table, I'll leave a link in the video description so you can check it out. I also want to mention that I will be updating the table should there be any changes that need to be made in the future. So the first 3 over here are more so if you're a somewhat serious trader, whereas these 2 over here, they're more so for just buying and holding. Having said that, let's get started with Coinbase Pro. So their pros is that they've got the most liquidity among these 3 over here, and in addition to that, you can use TradingView to chart them if you use them. Now, as for their cons, they're the most expensive to trade on at 0.5% in trade fees. In addition, their coin selection is somewhat limited to Canadians. Now, as for Kraken over here, their pros are that they are pretty cheap with 0.16% maker and 0.26% taker fees. In addition, they've got many trade features on their platforms, as you can see over here. Now, their cons is that you can't chart them on TradingView. They do have their own charting software within the app, but from my experience, it's not that great compared to using TradingViews. Now, the other con is that their coin selection is very limited as well. Now, if we look at Gateio, their pros is that they offer a lot of coins, but this is kind of a con as well, that just because they offer them, it doesn't mean that we can buy or trade them. When I clicked on a few trade pairs, for example, GT, Lime, Leo, a notification popped up to inform me that the coin can't be traded due to local regulations. Now, the other pro is that it's cheap to fund. They accept Binance Smart Chain BUSD, so this means that funding them can be as cheap as 0.6% with PAYTRIE. Now, this method of funding them would be identical to that of Binance's. Now, as for their con, their liquidity is the worst among these 3 over here. And just as I've said before, not all of their coins are available. So for VirgoCX and Newton, they're good if you just want to buy and hold, assuming that they offer the coins that you're looking to buy, or if you're looking to fund with Canadian dollars without having to go through another step of buying crypto to send off to another exchange. In terms of their cons, for VirgoCX, their coin selection is somewhat limited. In addition, if you're looking for a quote-unquote full trading experience, it's also somewhat limited with their trade features. Now, as for Newton, in terms of their cons, they don't have limit orders, and in addition to this, their coin selection is still somewhat limited. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't include others like Crypto.com, KuCoin, or NDAX, that's because I think that if you're going to use either one of them, I personally think that any of these over here are better in my opinion. This is, of course, at the time of recording this, anything can happen as crypto changes pretty quickly. So there you have it. These are pretty much 5 alternatives to Binance in Canada. Now, I think that there's no more one-stop shop platform, so you'll probably need to open accounts with multiple exchanges exchanges or platforms to meet your crypto needs. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video or found it educational, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below because I do check and respond. If you think that there's someone who'll get some value out of this video, please share it with them. If you're interested in receiving notifications of my future videos, then hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.